Joined here today by Academy Technical Director Thomas McStravick. Thomas, in just under 3 years in the job now, how have you found it so far?
It's been really good. It's been a real journey. Really, it's been tough at times, but really enjoyable. A real challenge. The progress that we've made in that time has been great. Started off with just me by myself looking after the juniors, scholars, and everything else. Now we've got 5 full-time staff, and we're delivering in primary schools across Bradford and Leeds, and we're working with 600-700 kids a week in those primary schools. Now we've established our BPA Primary Schools Cup, sponsored by Integra Insurance, which we've just finished for the 2nd year running, and for the 1st year we've had a girls section to that as well, so it's been a real success. Our scholarship program has grown and improved and is going from strength to strength. And really excited about the plans and what that looks like for next year as well. Our junior section has been really busy. We've had lots of improvements and developments with that over the last couple of years, and we're really looking at improving the standard in that section on a day-to-day basis. So there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes to get us to a better point in the not too distant future, and lots of really exciting stuff happening with that as well.
As you mentioned, we've had a great season for the Academy, starting off with 3 scholars signing professional contracts with the club. Tell us more about the development of the scholarship program.
Yeah, so really interesting journey. So day one, I had, I think, 19 players on the pitch by myself, no additional support or anything like that. But if you had asked me the question 2.5 years ago, do you think we'll get players into the first team in 2 or 3 years, I probably would have said it's at least going to be 5 years. So the fact that we've had so many players in around the first team this season has been fantastic, and even more pleasing really is the boys who have played in the first team have made an impact this season, which has been great. So the challenge for us as a staff and a group and as a club is to make sure that we've got more players consistently pushing forward and knocking on the door of the first team, and it's our jobs really to make sure that they're fully prepared, so that when they do get that opportunity, they're in a place where they can take it and make the most of it, and really make a proper impact at first team level. So yeah, it's been a great opportunity for me to be able to have a look at the growth and the development. We've now got staff who are capable of delivering a quality program, which is great, and it gives me an opportunity, like I said, to try and support them in whatever way I can, but also to be safe in the knowledge that they can just crack on and get on with the job, and we're developing players, and we are not just developing players, but we're developing good people as well. So our young boys now, or young men should I say, are getting lots of different opportunities outside of just playing football with us. So for example, they're getting an opportunity to improve their communication skills, to really strengthen their CVs through volunteering, doing community activities within the football club and outside the football club, and that will continue, because that's a really important part of our program here, is to develop the people first and foremost, and then anything else is bonus above and beyond that really. But the staff have, like I said, been working really hard. Pat, Owen, Brad, working hard day to day to try and make sure that the program is consistently getting better, and it's been really pleasing to be able to sit back and like I say, supporting these people in the background.
We've also recently announced that the under 9s, 13s, 14s and 16s have been accepted into the Junior Premier League. Tell us a bit more about that.
Again, a really positive step forward. I mean, like I said, if you had asked me 2-3 years ago that we'd have teams playing in the JPL within this time frame, and I said no, it's again at least 5 years at least. But the work that's going on behind the scenes with everybody, we've now got a real strong link between our step 1, step 2 and step 3 programs. Gary oversees our step 1 and step 2, and Pat oversees our step 3, and there's a real linkage between the two now, which has made it really strong, which has helped us to propel us to get to the stage now where we're able to attract players of the calibre and the quality to be able to compete at that level, and that's what we need to do as a football club, really. If we're looking to bring players through into our scholarship program and give them the opportunity to play under 19s National Youth Alliance football, and also to get exposed to our first team, we need a better quality of player coming through at younger age groups, and this is a really good positive step forward for us. Wasn't in our plan for this year, for this coming year, but like I said, through the success and the hard work of everybody behind the scenes has propelled us to get to this stage. So really exciting, really looking forward to it. A lot of work is going to have to go in between now and September to get everything in place and make sure that, again, we're delivering a real 5-star quality programme for these young players coming into the football club, and making sure that they've got a really positive experience here, which is crucial. And we're really excited.
The Performance Centre has also had a very successful season with numbers higher than ever. Has that been good to see?
Really good to see, and for us, Performance Centre is only a year old, and it started as an idea to try and build relationships with local grassroots clubs to try and get again a better quality of player into the club. We are very fortunate that we have got good relationships with people, and we've been able to invest into our staff so that we can provide a quality programme, which is now evident on the pitch. I mean, on Wednesday evening past, we had 2 licensed coaches, 3 Premier League Academy coaches, and 2 B licensed coaches, full-time physio on site, and it's been really exciting to see that. Performance Centre this year has gone from strength to strength, and we're improving and learning every single week, every day, to try and improve that programme as well. And this year we've been really fortunate to be able to provide the opportunity for these young players to play at places like Manchester City, Manchester United, Sheffield United, Leicester City, etc., etc. And this summer the under-12s will travel to Belfast to play in an international tournament, which again is providing them the opportunity to get exposed to a real high level quality football tournament that's going to help them in their future years, and ultimately help us as a football club to try and develop these young people as best as we possibly can. So yeah, the Performance Centre has been a real shining light for us as well, a real positive programme for us, and it's going from strength to strength, and it's really exciting to see what's planned for next year as well, and how we're all going to work together to make sure that programme is really strong. And we're fortunate here, we've got the best facilities, I believe, in Bradford, comfortably. It's evident that Manchester United use the facility 2 days a week for their West Yorkshire Development Centre. Speaks volumes. Our scholars are based here every day, and we're fortunate to be able to have access to the pitch and be able to use it as much as possible. We also have access to Wake Sports facilities, again a brand new £6 million development, which is just a mile and a half down the road from us, and so we've got the best facilities in Bradford comfortably that we've got access to across our pathways.
You mentioned it already a little bit, but we also held the Integrate Insurance Primary Schools Cup, boys and girls, with a record 180 kids competing here, lots of scholars involved with refereeing and helping out. Was it good to hold such a successful event?
Yeah, great. It's really important for us moving forward that we're doing as much as we can to engage with the wider community, and a really good way of doing that is through primary schools, of course. And look, being honest, it's a really good recruitment tool for us. We're able to identify the best players that are out there, and look to try and get them into our football club through our pathway. And probably even more important for us, it gives our young people, our young scholars, an opportunity to really engage with these young people and develop their communication skills, their leadership skills. It's a really good opportunity for them to see what goes into the organisation of events like that, and huge thanks obviously to Integra Insurance for their continued support. And for us it's really exciting to look at what it's gonna look like next year, and we're very confident that next year will be even bigger and better for us, like we did do this year, on the back of the previous first inaugural year of the event. So having events like this at the Horsfall Community Stadium for us is a real important part of what we're doing moving forward. You know, so we've already got some ideas for next year, which we're really excited to share with people in due course.
And finally, what is next for the BPA Academy?
What's next is a good question. We've just started a girls performance centre, so that's a real sort of key focus for us now, is to provide the same level pathway for girls football as well as what we have for the boys. Continue to strengthen the boys pathways. You know, we've got lots happening. We've got our junior program, we've got our under sixes skill centre, we've got our girls performance centre, we've got our boys performance centre, we've got our scholarship program for the boys for next year, as well as strength and links between our scholarship program and our first team. So it's really to really focus on delivering a high quality program across the board for next year. And there's also, you know, plans in place for us to expand on those programs as well. So it's a good opportunity for people outside the club who's not involved at the moment to get in touch and see how they can help. So it's a really exciting time coming up, moving forward, and you know, we're really enthusiastic about what the next 12 months will bring us.